Silpak, your one-stop shopping for rubber and plastic materials. Welcome to the two-part mold making class for 1328A with two different catalysts, a blue and a green, to create a two-part mold. We will be using clay to help fill voids in between the castings of the mold and cast each one separately a day apart. This is the rubber. It's a flowable, creamy base. We are weighing it out. It's a 10-to-1 mix ratio. We are going to start off using the green catalyst. If you don't have a scale, it can be mixed 100 to 12 instead of 100 to 10. We also do sell battery-operated scales to 5,000 grams for $39.95. You mix the material till the material turns a solid green with no marbling effect at the bottom. You can tilt your container to make sure the stuff at the bottom is green in color. It will only take you within 5 minutes to mix it. This is a vacuum chamber. You may not have one. This will pull out the air bubbles. Usually it will rise like a mushroom, and you would use a container that holds 1/2 the amount of material at least. So this will rise up to the top, and after you break it a couple times, you've got most of the air out of it. You can remove it from the chamber and now use it to pour. As you see, a nice smooth surface. When you're pouring your rubber into the cavity, always pour in a corner and allow it to flow across, pushing the air out ahead of it. Different shaped objects will make you fill the cavity differently. As you see, this napkin holder, we will have to also pour a little bit into the center to fill that up. If you fill a cavity and you do not have enough material, you can go back right away, mix up more, and fill it up. We did mix some of the bottom of the container because it was still white in areas. Now I'm using a hair dryer. The hair dryer puts blowing pressure against the rubber. And if you look close, it's actually breaking bubbles that are surfacing in the pour mold. The heat from a hair dryer will not cure it any quicker. MR150 is used as a parting agent, so the two halves of the silicones will not stick together. It's also used on porous surfaces. We're again using a hair dryer to blow off the solvent. So solvent is not available to cause air bubbles from gas. We are now using a blue colored catalyst which cures in 6 to 8 hours instead of the 16 hours. Both are available for the same base rubber. The blue is called 1324. Again, you mix it, everything's colored blue. Anything that may come into the top, if it's not blue, it's got white streaks, just move it around until it all turns bluish. Silicone rubber is very easy to use. Again, we're just using a hair dryer to blow off some air bubbles. Once the material's cured, you can remove it from the surround, remove the two halves and remove your master art piece. Now you have your two-piece mold. Notice the little keyways we put in there for good mold alignment. Now the material is ready for casting. Thank you for joining us.